What's up, Gunpla Modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Models. How is everyone doing? How is everyone feeling? Today is the day. The day I take my Master Grade Wing Gundam Proto Zero and my Master Grade Sosebee Katoki version to the New York Comic-Con at the Jacob Javits Center in New York City. They are now complete. Somewhat. Well, let me break it down to you guys. What I've been doing, of course, clearly within the past 2 weeks, I haven't been doing any build of any type. I've been cleaning, repainting, painting, detailing, more detailing, and I think I need just a smudge of detailing, a little bit more, just a little bit, just to get it done. Let's talk about, of course, the little guy right here, my Master Grade Wing Gundam Proto Zero. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, I posted many production photos of me panel lining it using, of course, actually I have it right here. I had it right here a minute ago. Oh, here it is. Panel lining it using panel line accent color black from Tamiya. I've been hearing like negative things about this, and watching Mikado Man's video of panel lining it, I thought, you know what, let me try it. And clearly there are people who like to do custom washes and try like that. I could have used the Valillo, but I wanted to use this again because I saw somebody else do a video review of this. And it's, the one thing that I always had difficulties with was wiping off the excess paint. Sometimes they'll warp out or whatever, and even if you use a little bit of thinner, it's not going to work. Because of course you may damage the other color below that, no matter how many layers of paint that you put over it. So I was looking at this guy's video, and forgive me if I don't remember the guy who did it. He used lighter fluid to wipe off the excess paint, and it worked, and I loved it. And the detailing came out great around here in the waist, the chest, the shoulders, the legs, portions of the, of course, clearly the portions of the wing, the back, you know, and everything. Of course, I detailed up the beam rifle, putting silver in these areas, in here and there. What was another one that I did? And then, of course, I also repainted it, giving it a two-tone effect. What many people don't see is there's a light gray around the, of course, here on the waist, portions of the leg, the tips of the wings. I think that's pretty much it. There's other, oh, and then in the head. The head came out pretty good as well. So, and then of course, finally, moving on, and I put on all the decals that I purchased for this, and it came out great. Some decals, and you know what, no matter how perfect you do with your decals, some decals tends to like destroy itself upon placement, and then I use a product that allows me to bond the decals to the kit, and that is this one called Micro Sole. I have two of these. I have a blue one, and then I have the red one. I was under the impression I had more than that, but I guess I was wrong. This one is, so the Micro Sole and Micro Set. Micro Sole, better solution for decals. Setting solutions for decals. Excuse me, I said bedding. Setting solution for decals. Now both of them are pretty much the same thing, except the red one softened decals to conform to irregular surfaces for a painted on look. Clearly things that are bent or curved or things like that. This one softens decals and improves adhesion, but it also is a decal remover. So if you make a mistake, you can wait until it dries, put this on, it will lift up the decal, and then you can move it in position and then apply, you know, tap it down with a little Q-tip, and that will work. But clearly mistakes happen. We all make mistakes. We all. And to tell you the truth, I have made a lot of mistakes, especially on this guy, and I'll cover that in a moment. And then of course I finally was finished, and then I moved on to my bigger guy right here. Whoops. The Sosebee himself. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all the detail that I put on. Decals that I put on. There are some decals that left over because it went on the beam rifle that I'm not going to use. I have a little bit more decals that I'm going to finish up with the beam rifle. That should take me about half an hour to do. Tops. Tops. And then, oh, and as you can see there, let me zoom in. Hopefully, there's an LED light there. Come on. There you go. Yeah, that was actually the LED light that I put on, that I took from my Yamato and put it there. So green would be appropriate. I put green because it had the green eye sticker and then the headset, the visor, which I was surprised. If you could do green here, why couldn't you funnel a plastic part over here and make that light up when you put the LED light? Maybe they didn't think about that. It would have been a cool feature or effect. But moving on to what I did, like I said, I did repair this kit. I retouched up a lot of areas there that I was working on. Going down, starting from the feet. Portions on the bottom of the feet were showing off the red, so I had to pop it out, repaint it, and pop it back in again. Especially here around the toes area, I had to paint the other color so it matches, or be a little off, you could say. Repainted the inside and the outside of these, so it doesn't show the inner color. There was no problems with this. No problem. This one came out. These two came out perfect. I never had any issues. The waist unit came out fine, except for the back, which I finally had to take the whole thing apart, respray paint all those areas that I missed when it shows when it's expanded. Because originally I was gonna keep it all closed up, all the things closed up, leave it the way it is, not get it into Kotoki mode, you could call it. But I realized that I'm not, you know, it'll be stupid for me to close all of them up and then not show off the unique feature of this kit. So I had to pop out a lot of things, repaint, recover up, a lot of retouched up a bit, because sometimes these colors warp out a bit, and you know, I put a little gloss on it to make sure it's covered. Working on the portion of the head, I finally got sanded down, respray painted that little area that was chipped off. That came out okay. And of course, I don't know if you guys see this, the umbilicals under the neck, I decided to respray paint that one to match that, so now it's all in sync, for those of you who don't remember. What else did I do? Yeah, I popped the side parts here, which I don't know how I'm going to remove this to show off the arms opening up. I may have to do it on this one and leave that alone. Don't know yet. But going back here, let me turn it around. I finally was able to fix the funnel pods, because what happened was that little part snapped off. Now I thought I lost the part, and I was ready to actually create a peg using plow plate and put it inside the porting of this, so that way I can open and close it. Then I realized that inside the actual what do you call it, the polycap, which was specifically designed to open and close it, the part was there, and I tried to like yank it out, pull it out, it wouldn't want to budge. Didn't want to budge. So I said to myself, you know what, why don't I just try this? I glued it, and after 8 hours drying time, I was able to open and close it with no problem. So that was the one that gave me a heart attack, and I was like, oh God, how am I gonna fix that? But I figured it out. You always got to figure these things out and take your time on this. What else can I say? I think I'm done. I think I'm done. A little bit of dust here and there, which I'm going to wipe off. Here's the shield with the decals. The decals took a long time, but I was posting photographs online on Facebook for those of you who are subscribers to my channel, and you can pretty much see for yourself the work that I've done. I will do a photo shoot and post it online for you guys to see, and then I'm going to pack this up. I'm going to close them up, wrap them up in bubble wrap, and take them to New York Comic-Con. Comic-Con. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting day. Speaking of which, let's break it down with the show. Now, on the Comic-Con's website, I haven't decided what I'm going to do tomorrow in regards to what sort of scheduled events or whatever. I know that you can pretty much look at panels and screenings. Probably what I'm going to do is going to head directly to Bluefin's venue, which actually, let me pull up the floor plan. Interactive floor plan. That's what I wanted. And I'm sorry if I'm not showing this online. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just do this? Actually, no, I can't. Sorry. Alright, so for those of you who need to know, if you go to New York Comic-Con's website and go into the top right hand corner of the screen and click on that little menu bar, you can see the exhibitor section, and then you can click on floor plan, and then it'll show you the floor plan of the show. So for those of you who are going to be going to Comic-Con, and please, let me know who's going. I know some people are going, but give me a shout out. Everybody tell me who is going to Comic-Con, because I have a special thing I'm going to tell you guys at the end of this video. Bluefin Distribution is going to be in booth 1612, which is basically the same area that they took last year, and that's pretty much their spot. That's their spot. So we're all going to converge there. Now, I think the show opens at 11. Actually, let me look at the schedule again. Let's see here. Events, panel screening again. October 9th. They're showing Thursday schedule. That's what I wanted to say. So I guess the door opens at 11 a.m. Or maybe 10. I don't know. I myself will not be there at the front door at opening day. I will go to. I'm probably going to be there sometime after maybe 1 or 2. Who knows? I got things to do tomorrow, of course. But when I do go, I'm going to go directly to the booth section. I'm going to pop these two guys there, and I'm going to leave it there, of course, till Saturday, until the winner's decided. I'll be going around the venue, of course, looking at stuff, picking up stuff, buying stuff, looking at stuff, and a lot of cool little stuffs. And obviously, for those of you who are going, I'll be, if you guys need to, if you want to look for me, I'll be usually cruising around the Bluefin section or whatever. So, I'll be there to answer questions and what have you. I think that's pretty much basically it. So, now, I have a contest. For those of you who are going to Comic-Con. Not my subscribers online, I'm sorry. For those of you who are going to Comic-Con, hear me out. I will give you guys a free kit in my inventory. And if you guys want to know which one it is, you're going to have to forgive me, because I always do this without preparing myself in this video. But I'll put a screenshot of what it is. It's one of the Valve kits that I got a long time ago. The yellow one with the big claws. as much as I like this kit and I like the claws and all that stuff, I don't see myself building it anytime soon. Well, clearly not this calendar year. But I will be giving this away for those of you who will answer this question. Well, it's more like a scavenger hunt help. There was an anime series a long time ago, and when I mean long time ago, I would say somewhere, you could say late 70s, early 80s. It was pretty much one of those older Japanese animations. It wasn't a robot anime Japanese, and it was more, it was a weird animation that I remember seeing very young. I was in another country at the time. I'll say this, I was in the Dominican Republic, and I remember seeing this animation. I don't know the name of it, because if I knew the name of it, clearly we wouldn't be doing this contest. I don't know. Well, this is what I remember. It was a guy who it was basically a martial art anime. This is maybe way before Street Fighter, way before whatever. I don't remember him using weapons. All I remember, it was like the Japanese anime version of Kung Fu. The only difference is with this guy is he gets into battles and fights, but I guess there's a moment in his fighting that he decides to wear a robe, some sort of ceremonial robe that was passed down to generations and generations, and when he puts it on, then he gets serious, and then he's a badass. He has no special powers to what I remember. All I know is he gets very, very skilled when he puts on the robe. This was an anime series that I've been trying to find for a very, very long time. Trying to find the name of it, trying to find the history of it, hell, try to find episodes of it. Because, I like those dated movies. I know dated, like, old movies animes like Kimba or Speed Racer or what's another dated anime? I wish I can give you a perfect example. Those RX-72 Gundam. Those are animes that when you look at it, you go, oh god, that was bad. But back then, they were the shit. So I will give that kit to anybody who comes to me at the show and tell me what it is. I'll get on my phone, I'll go online, I will look it up, and if it's exactly what you guys tell me it is, I will give you the kit. Now, the kit will not be with me because I'm not going to carry a kit for 3 days. I'll probably hold on to it until maybe the last day, which will be Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to plan to go Sunday, but if somebody comes in tomorrow and tells me what the name of this series is based on the information that I've given you, the next day I will bring the kit and I'll hand it to you as the prize. This is for Comic-Con attendees only. If somebody decides to post it online right now and tell me what it is and you don't go to Comic-Con, guess what? I am not emailing it to you. Emailing it to you. I am not shipping it to you. This was only for this. Unless you know somebody who's going to be at Comic-Con, and then I'll hand it over to them, fine. Other than that, I expect someone to tell me over there. And obviously, if I am told before I go to Comic-Con, I'll let the guys who come see me, I'll let them know, I'm sorry, this person told me, and of course they broke the rules and whatever. But that's how honest I am. Okay, that's pretty much it. That's the gist of it all. These kits are done. Not done, clearly. These kits needs to be cleaned up again, needs to be touched up a bit. And tomorrow, I will be going to the Jacob Javits show. So, I can't wait to see all you guys who've been to the show last year. Can't wait to see the new kits and new faces. I can't wait to see all the work that you guys all put in. And this is not a competition. This is fun. This is Gunpla. Let's have fun, guys. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for my coverage of the New York Comic Con starting tomorrow. You guys all have a good night.